Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I'd give you guys an update on how the progress in the 240 is going. So here's the current state of the engine bay. I've done a lot of filling holes, welding holes. I have all the plates from the brick house kit welded up. A lot of Bondo going on in the engine bay. I painted the cross member and the rack. And I also went through and stitch welded all the seams in the engine bay. So obviously this is work that took quite a while. I didn't film it all because it would even add even more time to the process. Plus there's hundreds of YouTube videos about shaving an S14 engine bay. But today I have one piece of metal left to weld in. It was actually the first piece of metal I welded in, and you'll see in the video where I burned through that. Basically, I'm going to weld in a new piece of metal, I'm going to tack it in, I'm going to Bondo it, and then the car should be almost ready for paint. So if you remember in an earlier video, I tried to weld in that piece to cover this hole where the intake bracket was, but burned through it because I'm using a flux core welder. So I've just been tacking everything, but now I'm going to go back and fix this. So I'm cutting this all out right now. Alright, I got that piece cut out and fitted. So now I just have to trace it to my sheet metal. Okay, that's all traced out. Gonna cut out that sheet metal and start welding it in. So it's been a while since I started this video. I did finish welding in that metal piece. Here's a picture of it now. And since the car's in the body shop getting painted right now, I'm just gonna go through a lot of the parts that I've been polishing up. So here's my parts table. Starting over here, I got my belts, alternator, starter. Got the fuel rail painted, fuel pressure regulator, throttle body painted. Got the idle air control valve all spiffied up. I'm gonna do something new with the dash. You'll see that later. The clutch kit's here. I need a couple catch cans, so that's what that's for. Windshield wiper motor. Here's the power steering pump. Reservoir bracket. Here's the power steering pump. A lot of miscellaneous brackets. Excessive engine mounts. Motor mounts, all painted up. Got the excessive one-piece drive shaft. And my coolant temp sensors right there. So here's a couple things I have left to do. I already started bee blasting this side of the intake, but I obviously have to finish this side. I'm gonna port it and then paint it that aluminum color. And the last thing I have to paint is this header. I did have the transmission checked out. All the bearings and the gears are good to go. I just had things sealed up and have all my miscellaneous parts ready to go. So I'm gonna end the video there. Thanks for watching. Next video you should see the engine bay painted. Should be pretty awesome, and hopefully I get the motor back soon and we can start putting things together.